Hello friends, hope you're having a great weekend. Today we are going to do a pre-market analysis on gold. Before going to the session, let me congratulate Jibin Thomas from UK, who is a student of B Corp who has joined 4 months back, and today he has taken his dream car, which is Tesla. Congratulations Jibin Thomas and family. Anyhow, before going to the session, I would suggest you watch the pre-market analysis which was done on September 14, 2025, and today is September 21, 2025. On September 14, I mentioned that gold would travel from 3643 range to 3707.9 range. Let's see what happened after that. This was the chart. 3643. You can see in the YouTube videos 3643. I told that it will come and tap on this liquidity zone, trend line liquidity zone, and it would go to 3707.93. Let's mark that area, 3709.93, 3707.93, something like that. Okay, let's take this area, 3707, something like that. Okay, now let's see what happened after this. Market came, tapped on this area. You can see market came, tapped on this area. Let me cut this. Market came, tapped on this area, and it went to 3707 point something, like as mentioned in this video. After reaching this zone of 3707, after tapping on the 3707 range, I mentioned in my core team group that gold would come to area which is mentioned here, which is this order block. Let me mark it. I'll give it as green so you can understand. And this is the area which I have mentioned. Let me give it as green. And from the mentioned area, I told that gold would rise. And let's see what happened after that. Gold came and tapped on the 3649 range, and after this, gold started moving upside to 3684 range, where you can see in the screenshot as well. Now, let's see how many pips we have captured in the last 1 week. From this area of entry, we have captured almost 7,700, so 770 pips, that is 770 pips from the mentioned area. And from the second entry zone, which I have mentioned in my core team group, it has gone up to, let's take from this area itself. From 3641, it went up to 380 pips profit. So congratulations to all the members who has taken the profit. And I have seen most of your screenshots, and I can understand that all the members are in profit. Now, your question is, what is going to happen next? So before going to session, let me tell you that if I draw in this chart, you will be confused. So instead of that, I'm taking a new chart and I'll show you what is going to happen next. Now, you can see this is the daily time frame. So what is going to happen in the daily time frame of gold? So here, if the market breaks the range of 3613 or 3614 range, there are chances that market would visit the demand zone of 3577 range, which is from here, from this buy zone to this buy zone, 3576 to 3512. This is in the daily time frame. But I am not telling you that market would visit here, but I am telling you if this area is getting broken, that is 3612 gets broken, there are chances that market would visit this area. Okay, now let's take the 4 hours time frame. Before that, let's look into what is happening on the trend line zones of the retail zones of gold. Let me see what is happening. if we look into the retail zones, right now, gold is actually maybe in a rejection zone, we can say, but not sure. It's just a trendline liquidity zone. Okay. So we can consider this also as a support zone. This is also a heavy support zone in the daily time frame here. In between 3,500 and 3,420, this is a big support zone for gold. And this is also the first demand zone. For the first demand zone and the second demand zone. And when we go to the 4 hours time frame, let's see what is happening. As I mentioned in this chart, the Oanda chart, gold has reacted from this order block in between 3,648 to 3,626. We can say that this small order block, which is in between 3,621 and 3,612, this will also act as a support zone or a buy zone, I would say, in the 4 hours time frame. So if you ask me what is the next chance, I would say, look at this huge wick here, which was formed on the last day's news. This will act as a supply zone in the coming days. This is a supply zone. So this market is reaching that supply zone at this moment. So the supply zone is from 3,687 to 3,707. This will act as a sell zone. That doesn't mean you should go here and sell. I won't promote anything. I'm just giving you the analysis. So what will happen next? So either market can tap at this area, maybe come down. This is one chance. The second chance is market can tap here, come down. Again, it may go up, take support at the area of 3,707, and there are chances that it will go up. So this is the only rejection zone that I see in this area. But there are a lot of support zones and buy zones, as I mentioned in this video. So make sure that you follow proper risk management. So I have mentioned the daily buy zones, and I have mentioned the 4 hours buy zones, which is this 3,648, 3,626, 3,612 and 3,621. These ranges are the buy zones. You should wait for the market to break this range. Only if the market breaks this range of 3,707, and when it comes and takes a support, we can say that market would go higher. So guys, this is all for this week. I have marked all the support zones. Now let's look into the news. On Tuesday there is no news. On Tuesday there are newses. Fed Powell speech is there. Wednesday we have crude oil inventories. Thursday we have initial jobless claims. All these news are high priority or high impact newses. Last day you have seen that how gold has come down, and at the same time how gold went up. So reactions like this may happen in this news time. So make sure you see or you look into this news times. In whichever country you are, there are options to change your country timings here. So guys, this is all for this week. Keep trading with proper risk management. And a good trader, as always I tell you, a good trader is a person who knows where to trade and where not to trade. This zone is a rejection zone. You can only go for a buy if this zone breaks. So thank you so much, my dear friends, and all the best.